What it do, y'all? Resident I Create Williams, aka the Future Planner. Now, in this video, what I want to do is I want to talk about how to survive the government shutdown. Okay. Now, a lot of people don't want to hear this, but a lot of people do. A lot of people may need to, but a lot of people feel like that your president, it's got something to do with your situation. No, he don't. No one has anything to do with your situation. The government shutdown, you see people losing their jobs left and right. People are trying to figure out how to get by with their food stamps or how to get by with any kind of government assistance. They feel like that they hate Trump and he's the worst president and everything. Yeah, that might be fine, but I'm gonna tell you something. He may control the government and he may control, what you getting, in your financial situation if you work for the government. But that doesn't mean he control your financial situation, okay? You the one that control your financial situation. You do. You can easily overcome the government shutdown if you just go and find a way to start your own business. A lot of people feel like that they're scared to start a business because they feel like it's too much. Well, if you have a job, that's too much. Okay, it's the same thing. Some days you might go to work and you feel like that, hey, work might be slow, so they might lay you off on the job. What you gonna do? Go get another job? Okay, same thing. Government assistance, they trying to have people work for free. Ain't nobody gonna work for free. That's even a law. They trying to get people to work for free. Now, what you can do is you can go and find a way to be able to make your own money. That way that you can, everybody waiting for their taxes and stuff like that. Why would you go and work a job? Or why would you even try to depend on government assistance with all this going on right now? Well, you could easily go and just find a way to be able to start your own business and just be able to just find a way to be able to make your own money, have your own money coming straight to you versus, getting money taken out of your taxes and taxes taken out of your check and everything like that before it come to you. Why not just go and start a business so that way that you won't even have to worry about taxes being taken out? It's going to you first. You pay your taxes later. That's the reason why a lot of people are not surviving. That's the reason why people are not making it or managing it through the government shutdown. That's why a lot of people go into a panic mode because they don't really have a plan B. Now, when I was younger, a lot of people used to tell me I needed a plan B, but in my head, I always said I needed a plan Z. Okay, and what I mean by that is, if my plan A don't work, then I need a plan B. If my plan B don't work, I have a plan C. If my plan C don't work, you need to have a plan after plan after plan after plan after plan. That's the reason why you need to have at least 6 or 7 incomes flowing into your pocket. So that way you won't have to worry about things like if the government shutdown come or anything like that. Now, I'm going to tell you something. With me, for example, right, I'm in e-commerce. I'm in affiliate marketing. Okay, the thing is that a lot of people say that, poor people or middle class people, and I can speak for that because I've been in both of them, okay, at one point. A lot of people say, ain't nobody buying nothing when there's government shutdown going on. Yes, it is, because I'm still making sales. People are still buying things as the government shutdown is going on as we speak. And people are selling. So, people are, buying things. And when people are buying things, I have it set up to where I got income coming in my pocket. So this government shutdown won't affect me. Why? Because I started a business for myself. Okay? So, and a lot of people are like, again, they're scared to start a business, but they're not scared to go out and look for a job. It's the same thing as starting a business is just like looking for a job. You're going into something new. You're going to something adventurous. Okay, so when you first start a job, what you do is you don't know anything about that job. So what do? They train you or they educate you to how to work that particular job. By like 3 or 4 days later, you got it down pat. Or a few hours later or whatever, you got it down pat. Well, in a business, it's the same thing. What you do is you go and find out how to run it. You get you a mentor and you have him walk you through step by step, set everything up for you and have a system going for you. And then as you're growing and as you're learning every single day, you just grow. You start learning different things and you keep duplicating that. And once you duplicate those, then you'll be able to have a system that's running for you. You'll be able to have steady income coming in. It's the same thing with a job. Okay, on a job it may take you like 2, maybe 3 weeks before you get your first paycheck, but you're still investing because so that way when you're working a job, a lot of people say I don't have any money for a business. Well, a lot of people don't have any money for jobs, but you still make it to work. You still burn gas. You still find a way to get something to eat. You still find ways to be able to try to pay your rent before you get your check. Okay, it's the same thing as when you're starting a business. When you start a business, it's gonna take you a minute for you to get paid, but you still can make your money. And as you start generating cash flow in that business, then what you do is you go start another business. And then once you start another business and get that one flowing right, then that means you got 2 types of income coming in, or 2 types of cash flow coming in. So therefore, you can keep going and keep doing the same thing, keep venturing out. That way you won't have to go and rely on somebody to give you a paycheck. You won't have to rely on where your source of income is going to come in at. Why? Because you already got income coming in. And so in case things like the government shutdown come through, or some things like this happen, whether it's 9/11, whether it's whatever it is, no matter how bad the situation gets, people are going to always still shop. All you have to do is target the rich and the wealthy. Okay, because it don't affect them. Government shutdown don't affect the rich and the wealthy. It only affects the poor and the middle class. Okay, if you relying on a government check, it's going to affect you. So, I mean, why rely on a government check or any kind of government assistance? Well, you can go and just start your own business, start your own income process, and don't even have to worry about that. You know, so a lot of people getting put out their apartments. A lot of people are getting put out their homes because they're trying to rely on the government, or they're trying to rely on the job. The old traditions don't work anymore like they used to. You can't get rich off of the old traditions unless you're in the category of being rich and wealthy. That's the only way you can really rely on that, and that's the only way you can be able to become wealthy and healthy. You know, so that way you won't have to worry about that. So now, the question is, how do I get started in some type of business or anything like that? Simple. We have a free group that has training on all of that I can invite you to. It's completely free. You don't have to worry about paying a dime. All you have to do is just be a part of the group, get some of this information, and start getting yourself started to be able to work on yourself. Even if you do have a job, you can do this part-time. This is how I started. I started out part-time and doing my business, and now I don't even work a job anymore. You know, now I'm not saying that I'm rich, but I'm saying that I'm wealthy enough to be able to take care of my family, and my bills are getting paid, and I still can do whatever I want to do. And I'm not confined to a job, and I'm not worried about who becomes the president and shuts everything down.